what is exactly that you want me to go through again? What questions do you have so we can possibly clear any misunderstanding?
Can you do an overall review?
Again?
Can you do an overall review of what could show?
What control?
Yeah.
Okay, that's tricky part. Okay.
Anonymous inner class.
Anonymous and?
Inner class.
Yeah, inner class
class,
is
sure.
hard. I didn't get
Okay.
the record thing. Recording. Recording. So,
Alright, have you seen the reviews posted on Moodle? Okay, so you have literally a review for every chapter. You have one for review 1, review 2, review 3, chapter 14 and chapter 15 part
For
1.
the quiz, only 14 and 15.
Yeah, only these, and not even all of this.
Okay.
But again, this is meant mostly for the later use, let's say during midterms. Alright, so I assume chapter 14 is quite easy on you now. You've seen it. So talking about pace, talking about nodes, talking about stage, I don't know, scene, all of this. I assume it's
Doctor,
now
over here there's like the very last slide, the binding.
binding part.
Yes.
Okay,
I just don't get the binding.
Yes, me too.
sure. Alright. Okay, so starting with this topic here. Remember when we said we're having a circle in the middle of my interface. Then I decide to adjust this scene size. It became huge, right? And I started having my circle in the same exact location as it was meant here, right? So here I have no change. On the other side, I have here my circle in middle, and I decided to make a change. Then my circle moved to the middle of this new interface. So that's simply what the binding does for you, okay? Here, it stays same x, same y, okay? But here, it gives this point the priority. I need all the time to stick to the center of my scene size.
Can we do it with lambda exhibition?
Which one?
اللي هو نفس هذا.
This one? So lambda means what? You're firing either action or mouse
or key.
or key. So how, like what kind of change do I make based on these events?
بس في same example لما كان أنت عملتي فيه سين خليني أخذها.
Type, okay, sure. Yes. Is it closing the scene?
لا بس
Changing the
Changing the scene?
بتغير السلايد.
Oh, okay.
بتغيري size
No, that's different. That's the, you can't, okay, that's a very good point. Okay, so using binding, I don't literally need a handler for this. Unless I have a button, let's say here, I can give it to you in that scenario. I have a button that through which, every time I press on it, my scene width and my scene height will be duplicated.
Okay.
Okay? So every time I press it, this size will get bigger. This size will get bigger, and so on. Tamam? Now with every new size, this is going to reflect back here, check with the X property and Y property, and adjust the location of my circle. So this can possibly happen. Okay? But just to link it with the possible size, whenever you do the change manually, this doesn't require any event. Yes, good question. So here, what we're trying to do again, we are trying to take the advantage of knowing our width and height, and the fact that this center point is always halfway through your width, halfway through your height, right? So we try to make a binding between our x, between our center x, and our width, which is simply in half every time, and our y and h, which is again all the time in half. So this is the binding property we do to our x and y. Make sense? Right, next. Yes, done.
Yes.
So, next question.
Yes.
Do you have any question in the review part?
Well, anonymous doesn't implement. Yes. Implements is the delegation.
The relation what?
Implements delegation.
Sorry. Which one? Delegation one, yes.
Yeah, بس إن رمزة لا ما في.
All right, now delegation model. Let's look here.
وين؟ Never mind.
We have matching true false MCQ, one complete question, but it has nothing to do with coding. Like easy.
نفسها
We take the questions in that chapter.
نفس الشيء.
That's not usually my style. You will be asked about coding statements as part of the MCQ, like we do. Okay? Or maybe given a code task about, let's say, it's one output. Just like we've seen already. The complete part, not theory. I guarantee not theory. You will see. No rush. It's easy. Alright, now for delegation model, again, there are two signs of this model. Who can tell me?
Implements.
Implement. So your class implements an interface.
Handle.
What is it? The object.
Handle method.
Handle method. True. Handle method. So we implement our event handler interface. You pass it any possible type, like Nora said. So this could be action event, could be class event, could be key event. That same exact type has to match also inside the handle method. So this is mostly the two signs we have for delegation. I can still implement it anonymously. So here, what are the signs? Mafi implement. The new keyword, exactly, which indicates anonymous creation. And I still have handle methods, exactly.
Wait, so it doesn't have the word implement and
مكتوب هون المثل.
There is also a handle.
This is the
yes,
method.
that's and the new keyword, obviously.
أيوة هذا.
That's object. Yes.
Object of the
Remember what we said earlier, we cannot instantiate an
Okay,
interface.
yes we had بس إنه ما في implement.
In the previous review part, we cannot instantiate what?
Interface.
Abstract class or an interface. That's the only exception you will see in life. Okay, that's like a coding verb. So anyway, the last one here is the lambda. Lambda is pretty straightforward.
لمدة
It's
واضحة بس
important.
إيه
That's one hint, Lima.
فيها new event handler.
That's one
هذه
hint.
هاي implement.
That's just fine.
كيف يعني what's this؟
The E.
Remember my notes?
Wait, what's this? What is this?
That's important. I'll say.
Oh طيب. يا رب
So again, what did we explain here? We're having.
أنا بقول لك هاي فين نبلع.
لا.
What's the question, doctor?
So again, just focus on this. I can't tell you the question.
Control. Then the set
This
on
is
action.
lambda, right? This is how we start. So an open parenthesis, a closed parenthesis, and then
Semicolon.
Okay.
Matching. Matching. Public void start. Stage from my stage. Click the name. Set on action. إن شاء الله.
this one.
شوفي هاي بس عشان ال if statement Doctor
One by one, raise your voice. Go. You have a question? Yes, please. Ladies, I can't hear. Please, raise your voice.
صلى على النبي شو.
Shout at them. يلا. Show me your power. Nice, very good. Why did we add here the curly braces?
Because
we choose. I'll answer. So why I don't have it here and I have it here? So the only difference here is what? Semicolon, right?
Yeah.
So again, just like the if statement, when we have if statement with a single action, we don't need to add this phrase, right? But if you put it, it means you can still add more to it.
Yes.
It's the same exact idea. If it's a single action that you execute, this doesn't require a phrase. But you can still put it if you want. And this will allow you to add more than one action at a time. So in that case, you have to terminate your statement with a semicolon. Yes, please.
Does it require a brace or a semicolon? Yeah.
Okay. That's clear? Safe?
Doctor, wait. I have a question in slide 10.
Slide 10?
Yeah, just one
That's
second.
22.
Huh?
Slide 10?
Yes, just like 1 second.
So up mostly.
Yeah. Yeah, here. The text field, can it be action? What, like, why is it key?
The message.
Yes. By default, actually, it is
Action?
actually.
Okay. So it could be both?
Yes, we'll see this later. Like when
طب
you
how can we tell?
Yeah.
How can we tell
How
if
do we
it's key or
decide?
No, this is gonna be clear to you within the context at least.
Okay.
Isn't
But for now,
it's text area, it's
okay. So let me give you the hint. If I'm pressing, so sometimes that's how it goes. I have text field,
أيوة.
and let's say while I'm writing, so I wrote H,
Yeah.
it's written here. O, it's written here.
Yeah.
هي action.
That's key. See
Yeah,
that?
because we're
So
writing on the
it
keyboard.
depends on exactly. So with every keystroke that you make, an event takes place. Like if the event takes place once you're done, once you press enter, this is
Action.
actually. So if it's okay,
يعني بس إذا we
if it's
click enter.
real time, I mean what? I'm thinking of an application. Pretty sure you've seen it before. Oh, let's see it.
For example, signing in but then enter.
Like what?
Like picking up a phone. Is that an action?
When you are on a phone,
Like when a phone rings and you pick it up. Is that an example?
that's action. Pressing a button, that's action.
Yeah, pressing it.
Okay, for example. Okay, let me use your example, Rania. So if I'm using, let's say, a phone screen, you're on a call already, and it asks you, okay, if you press 1, I don't know, something will happen. If you press 2, something will happen, right? Now this is action or key?
Action.
Key.
That's key, right?
صح. Key.
That's key. But if I input the whole number, all 55, right? Then I press call.
Action.
Now this is action, right? So you input freely, and then action is initiated with this button click. Make sense? Good? Yes, next question.
The anonymous.
Anonymous. Just the, so again, anonymous, I'm still using my interface here, which is the event handler, right? But I'm creating anonymous object from this interface, passing it
Action
the
event.
action event type that I want. Now part of it will be the handle method where you list all your actions inside. Good? Okay, what's your question about it? What's confusing you? They're all doing the same exact job, okay? The only way is how you write it. The only difference, okay? So again, here, this is the sign. New keyword, no implements. And we have here the handle method. That's our third sign. Okay? Inner
Yeah.
class.
دكتورة يعني الديليجيشن مود اللي هو الأساسي والاختصارات تبعه اللمدة والأنونيمس صح؟
Yeah, it's the main one. طيب, what's inner class? We agreed. We're not ending a class, starting a new one, right? No, it's inside the same class we're having a baby class, right? But again, it doesn't inherit anything from this one. So we don't see extends. Now, when they are separate, I can still extend, right? And this one has full access to this one, except for private modifiers. Again,
This
private
has
is only accessible within the same class. So here, when I say B also has full access to A, since it's the bigger class, does that include privates?
Yes.
Yes. Again, why? Because we're
And
still
it's inside.
So this is one way to apply delegation model. See this? This example was just a practice on it. Okay.
Inner class.
دكتورة شو قصدك it doesn't exist؟
انتوا ما تفهمانين هي؟
It does use it, exactly.
ايه بس يعني انه قصدك ما
ايه؟
You don't need that transfer.
After she finished.
It does use everything.
طب ايش الهدف؟
ايش الهدف? So I don't want to create this class here as a separate one, which means I don't want everyone to get direct access to, right? So it's still protected inside this big class. That's one. Second, this one has full access to its parent. Everything it needs, it will get access to, right? I can still get access to it, but indirectly. Remember when we said x.y.c? That's one way to do it. But if you want to block it, this could be simply
Private.
a private access. No one can use. Yes. When using outer class and inner class, the inner is used as a node. We don't look at nodes from the Java part. Okay? Okay, think of nodes mostly when it comes to design. Either data structures or you're designing the interface itself. So here we're just telling, okay, if I'm looking into it now as a class diagram. So I have a class and another class, okay? So this one here, class A, let's say, and this is class B. Now these are two separate classes, but they might be linked here with an association link, right? On the other side, it's one class that I call A, right? And like when you declare a method, you will simply declare here another class, but you call it P. So it's inside its own scope. So don't think of it like a separate node. It's still part of this node. Okay?
Doctor.
Yes. It's a hierarchy, but we don't call it nodes. It's hierarchy of classes. Yes.
In slide 25, also about the inner class. The notes. Yeah, here, the notes down. The one about the creating the objects.
Yes,
I didn't
this one.
understand it. It was really confusing.
Again, hold on.
Creating objects of inner class, if it's static and if it's non-static.
Me too.
You don't need to worry much about this. I'm not gonna ask you. So anyways, here I'm just telling you, you can create objects of the inner class type. So I did Let's one by one, give me a minute. Like here, I'm using my outer object.
Yeah.
So let's assume I have, again, class A. and class B. So the outer is A dot, the new inner class, which is
B.
B. That's how we do it. Okay? So this is mostly for the non-static inner class. So this one here is non-static. You just say class B. Okay? But if you said static class B, you have to use now new A dot. Again, don't worry about this. Yes. You said hierarchy. Give me a slide number.
15 دوري على الاصفر بس بدي اعرف شو المفروض نعرف انا مفكر المنظر بالسلايد سلايد 35 ايه فوق ايوه
هذا معناه؟ اوكي 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 yeah I know that
Fine. Okay. Again, we start here from our node class, right? Comes below it our control class, right? And what comes under control? You have media player, we have slider, we have scroll bar, we have listed view combo box, right?
Do we need to know the definitions?
You need to know it, like at least how it looks like, right?
These are not.
That's not included in it. So focus on that part and this part. We have labeled, we agreed an item could stick to its own description. We call this labeled. So this could be a circle and this could be a normal label, right? So all of them inherit from the idea of having text. So labeled give access to a lower hierarchy of label and button face, right? So again, a button has text on it, and a label is nothing but text. So these two inherit from label. Now, button face, think of all button types. We have button, checkbox, toggle button, and this one is the parent of radio button. Yeah?
yes
Then I have text input control, text field and password field are just similar. And there's text area, which is more than one row, more than one column.
yes
Yes, clear?
Yeah.
So
طيب دكتورة ماشي نحن فهمنا هيك يعني نحن شو استفدنا؟ نحن ما بنعمل إسكان ما بنعمل ولا شيء يعني شو ليش عم نعرف شو الغاية يعني المغزى؟
you need to know the hierarchy, you need to understand it. That's the only thing. So here, when you talk about, let's say, button, you need to understand why this text is coming here. لأنه you are simply
إنه ليش
importing from
بيستخدم
label.
تكست أصلاً؟
ليه؟
So you pass text to it because it does inherit from these properties. Okay. So just to understand and link things together. And of course, these are all list of notes that were discussed in the whole chapter.
What else? Awesome. Yeah, last question before we leave.
common qualities fundamentally something in our vision.
Alright, so you guys have 15 minutes from now. Alright?
Huh?
Please.
Yes. This one.
Yes, you're willing to do it as you need more people.
Oh, that one. Assalamu alaikum.